And we should be good to go. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I was getting things set up for today's stream. Today's is pretty much going to be a chill live stream. I'm just going to be playing random games, possibly making a visual novel I'm currently working on in the process. But today is just going to be a pretty easy day. So as you might have realized, you're probably not going to see. Hey Justin, how's it going? So I'm going to get my thing set up. We can start by playing, or actually I'm going to start off by making my visual novel game. Why not? I'm going to give you some behind the scenes action on, thanks. So I'll be sure, I'm going to send, I'm going to open the visual novel thing and I'll begin doing it right now. Percent. Okay. You can see this, right? Type 1 if you can see this. Okay, showing. Now, as you might have realized, yes, this is one of my visual novel games I'm working on, and so far I only finished until night 3 for this part of the game, and I stopped because if life and school, of course. But now that I have time, I'll be able to continue working on it. You'll probably see some behind the scenes action on how I did my thing. So before I get started, I'll be sure to share my screen. I'm going to open up the game and show you how well it's doing. Hold on. So yes, this is the Five Ends of Warriors, the visual novel game that I've been working on recently. Yeah, I'm going to plan on changing that screen. That screen I don't really want there. But this is basically my little menu screen. This only goes until night 3 for this part, so don't expect too much from that, but yeah, and you have this cool, basically basic kind of cutscene for the beginning. 2 years later, yeah. My man's got a job. It's good. And then he goes right at the outside. Well, I'm assuming that this is the address that father gave me. I just hope the security gig can get me out of my financial situation that I'm currently in. Well, no time to waste. It's gonna be 12 soon. And this instantly goes to chapter 1. Well, here I am. Now, when is this James guy calling me, etc., etc. This is basically just night 1. If you've played the games, you will know that this is basically these people disappeared, all this and this and this. Oh, yeah, one thing I've did that I didn't do on the other one, I can now actually click on the cameras. I'm not clicking on the cameras right now. It's just doing its thing as a timed event. Who in the world is this? Cheesy jump scare. Was this the Wario guy? Yes, it was the Wario guy. Yeah, that's his footsteps. So, oh, I just clicked that by accident, but okay. Waluigi! Why did I hear a door open? Spooky. Oh no. click the left door quickly. Okay. Oh yeah, this does have a 4 timer event where if you don't click it on time, he will jump scare you. So that I did that so you wouldn't basically just, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it open, nothing will happen. And of course you have this power out cutscene that I did. Can't really do much with this one. I've learned a lot more from this software I'm using, Tyranno Builder. It's helping me learn a lot about how to make certain visual novels. If this does get popular, I don't know if it will, but I have so much love for it. But if it does get popular, I might continue expanding possibly into IPs. I'm only starting from fresh, considering that I still have to learn a lot about this, about Tyranno Builder. Richard, yeah. This is basically what they discuss about Bruno Gate. It's Luigi. Hi, Bruno. Yes, if you might have realized, yes, I just took the assets from the Five Nights at Wario's 1 game. Considering I don't have enough things yet. Oh yeah, this cutscene. This is this thing. Emma. And it's Luigi. One thing I've realized, yeah, night 2 is a bit quicker than night 1. And you have night 3. It's gonna do its thing. Unless if it doesn't, then oh, never mind, it does its thing. But this is basically where I left off. Yes. So James. Yeah. Yeah, this is basically where it stops. So basically this was all that this game has to offer for now. It did took me a couple of weeks to make this game. I'm doing this a lot quicker thanks to the way that the platform I'm using, it's very easy to use. It only took me a couple of days to learn how to get it, how to basically make games off that. But if you want to, I can basically revisit that Five Nights with Mac Tonight visual novel I made. I think on February, I think, or January. I don't remember when I made it, but if you want to, I can actually pull that game up. I can start playing it. Just finding the game in this huge computer I have. There you go. Press that. Let's go. Application window. Oh yes, this is my very first game that I've made with Tyranno Builder. A fully completed game. And yes, I do not like the buttons in this. These buttons are just the basic ones. They're just the default buttons that you would get when you open up a project. But I'm just gonna go ahead and play this, and that's a really nice icon to pull up the save and load screen. And I should have changed all these buttons. These are just the default ones. The only thing I've changed was the back. By the way, the return has been released for a while. Oh, really? Oh, speaking of the devil, now I know what to play when I ever have time. Please tell me it's not like a troll game. If it's a troll game, there goes another day. There's gotta be another way I can get a steady job to pay my house rent. Might as well check the mailbox for any job opportunities around this area. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is after he checks the mailbox. I didn't even put like a little moment where he's going to the mailbox and he finds this newspaper. Seems like this local McDonald's is looking for a security guard. Yes, it is. Not a troll game. It's real. Ooh, cool. I'll go ahead and play this after I finish this game. Well, here I am in the office. Yes, yes, yes. Chris. I don't know. Like the protagonist, he doesn't have a name. He's just gonna be the nameless security guard. This random security guard. You don't know who he is. The only person you'll know who has a name is Chris, of course, because he's canon to that story. I just don't like the way it looks. Again, this is just five. This is just assets from the original game. What the heck was that? Hang on. What the heck? How is that robot moving on its own? Ooh, spooky. Oh boy. Hamburglar. I do not like how every time it goes to the cameras, it just immediately goes out to the text box. It bothers me, but it was my first published game, so smack. Yes. Wow. You just instantly teleported into my office. Go ahead and do this. This was how I was still experiencing with choices and outcomes in this game. Is he gone? Hold on, real quick. I gotta do something real quick. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry about the little interruption. Oh, shoot. 6 a.m. Time to get out of here. Night number dose. and I still did that thing. But yet again, it was my first game, so I'm not gonna. Ooh, this is gonna be an important one. This is where I'm basically gonna make the choice that affects the endings of this game. There's is either I tell him or don't tell him. If you can tell which ones will be the endings, then let's see. I'll just do this. Let's control him. Yeah. I don't have all day to read text. Well, that's one con about visual novels. Oh yeah, he's not actually in the cameras. He's just actually walking around. Other than some delicious Big Macs. Yes. Grimace, my buddy. And you just teleport instantly too. Yeah, leave. I like how he just immediately just cuts it out. Oh, that letter. This freaking letter I made in Scratch. But yet again, either way, this is just a work in progress. Also, if you see text that is in parentheses, this is just him talking in his mind. He's not actually speaking. I wanted to intend that. This one is without parentheses, so he's actually saying it. All right, show yourself. This one, yeah, this one he's saying it to himself. And here you have Ronald McDonald, and for some reason it's just A. Indeed. Ronald, my buddy. Look kind of creepy, but I'm not gonna wonder too much about that. Oh goodness, that was horrifying to see, but I can't let that stop me. Mac tonight. My buddy. Okay, so Mac isn't here. I have to search quickly before Mac comes back. I can search in. MS Paints. This is MS Paints. I do not like this. This is just a little. This was the thing I randomly added, so just for convenience. This is just made in MS Paint because I wanted to see if I could make Mac Tonight's head in MS Paint. I don't think it even looks good. The mouse, look at the mouse. The glasses, okay, I'm okay with the glasses and the this part here, but I'm just not. And the text here, this is just. Are you going to rework the game in the future? Maybe, maybe I might consider doing that if I can actually have people that will help me with graphics because I usually try finding people and a lot of times they say no. So in the future, hopefully I can rework on the game. Maybe I can fix some cons that this game had. Remember, this is only a couple of months old. This is like from January or February when I made this game. So maybe let's see. The Guardian in Final to Mac tonight tells Chris about the animatronics compared to Richard, not telling anyone about his experience within Wario's fast food factory. That is completely ironic. It's honestly ironic now that you think about now that you said that, that is absolutely true. Away. This is supposed to be a Five Nights with Mac Tonight 2 moon icon. I only added this because I did not want the default icon that you see when you enter the game. Because I know when you open Tyranno Builder, you'll know that it was made in this software because of this little icon right here. Every time I do that, you just go here. But what are you doing? He's trying to approach me in a hostile manner. I ran into the office and barricaded the door. I should be safe for now. And you have Mac tonight. Oh yeah, at this point there was going to be a moment where I wanted to have a timed event where if you don't do this within 3 seconds or 2 seconds, he will instantly jump scare you and that the game is done. But I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I was still learning the software, so yeah, that wasn't included. You just automatically do it. Yeah, that he's just gone instantly. Looking at this poster right now, it makes me want to go grab a McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie. I just need to process what's going on. You do. You need therapy. How did your shift go? Oh yeah, this is when he just runs out of the building. I forgot about that. Night number tres. Let's go. Lock in. I don't know how long this is gonna keep happening. I really need this job to pay my house rent, but at the same time, I want to live. Is it really worth the money? I think it's canon in the McDonald's thing. It's not gonna be enough money to pay your house rent, so you might as well job in accounting. I don't know what happened last night. I caused you to run out like that, but you didn't even respond to my question. Oh yeah, because in the original game, the Chris said that in his phone call, like you just left the building out in a hurry. I just wanted to like you know, kind of tie it in so it can look really cool. Yeah, yeah. This is basically what he's like. Oh yeah, I had to fix Mr. Mayor McCheese. But basically, what Chris was saying was that yes, I'm going to need to. Yeah, I checked with the technicians. They say they found nothing, so I think you're lying to me. After I literally told them the truth, like, hey, these things are coming after me. Wait, I have to repair Mayor McCheese. I remember fondly of him from the McDonald Land commercials. Yeah, but how do I even repair an animatronic? I guess I'm going in blind. I had to be extremely careful because I bet that is one of those animatronics that are going to act hostile towards me. Which part of the robot should I investigate first? Head or chest? Oh, yeah. I took apart from Help Wanted, FNAF Help Wanted, with the whole repairing stuff. So you either go head or chest. For the sake of this, head. There was a little red button. Yep. Um, disclaimer to Anna in the chat. Be sure to click out quickly because there's bound to be some jump scares in there. I'll or if you want to just turn down the volume and you won't have to see it or hear it, but just a little disclaimer. I forgot which one it was. Was it blue or yellow or red? Yeah, there's gonna be a jump scare even if I do the right task. Little disclaimer, Anna, be sure to turn down the volume. Okay, hopefully this should be silent for now. Thank you. No problem. I just hope he doesn't attack me tomorrow night. Well, time for me to. Okay, you're good, Anna. You're good. It was just a little cheesy jump scare. He just knocks you out cold. Of course I did. The little cutscene with it basically just shows you what how was Mac tonight, evil in the first place. I don't know if Anna can hear me, but hold on, I'm just gonna do a little comment. Backstory time indeed. Hold on. Anna, be sure to. I don't know if you can hear me, but be sure to turn on the volume. The jump scare's gone. I got hit back. I got hit in the back of my head while I was working on, etc., etc. Where's Mayor? Spooky time. Are you kidding me right now? Yep. You basically just stayed unconscious for the entire day until 12 a.m., which I'm surprised that no one in the restaurant even bothered to come into the back room. Or maybe they did and they're just like, "Oh, this guy was just sleeping. Okay, I'll just leave him be." I don't know what I was thinking, but okay. It's just convenience. Plot convenience. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, this is basically how is he not dead? I don't know. He just got hit in the back of the head. In this canon verse, he just gets the Ronald guy was murdered by Mac tonight, hence now he's a walking corpse. Now a bit of a reference to Finance Wars. Oh, really? I never realized that. So the guy who because I know they talk about Ronald McDonald actually being a walking corpse. Was he actually murdered by Mac tonight? I never really thought of that. But basically, he's not dead. Ronald McDonald just knocks him out cold, and he stayed unconscious until 12 a.m., which is completely shocking. He couldn't have gone that far. Yep, I was right. Which way should I go? I know that the other animatronics are active most likely, so I have to be careful. Ooh, left or right. For the sake of this, I'm just gonna do left because I know if I might do I might do the other options right after the game is done, so I can show you the jump scares, etc. But I'm just gonna do left just to progress in this game. Alright, where are you? Hi. It took a while, but I was able to deactivate Mary McCheese for now. Ugh, I really. There should have been like a really cool gameplay thing where you basically just have to do the thing, but for the sake of this, I just did. Okay, so I deactivated him. How you deactivated him? I don't know. Unless you gave him a Big Mac. In the cutscene, finds Mac to Master, where it shows Ronald walking up to Mac tonight. Upon getting closer to the animatronic, Ronald was murdered by Mac tonight. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I remember that cutscene. There's a cutscene that did that. Oh yeah, Birdie. What is that? Ooh, Mayor McCheese. Hi, how are you doing? No, please don't kill me. I did that too in the 5 Minutes of Warriors one. I'm planning on. Okay, I'll change that text in the 5 Minutes of Warriors one. Okay, night number 5. Let's go. I do not like every time I do you go onto a new night, the text box just immediately shows up. I'm gonna keep saying it because eh. Sorry for not believing you. Yeah, Chris gets killed, etc., etc. Hey, cool Delta plays. Afternoon, folks. It's been a while since I've seen this channel up and running. Yeah, I know. I know it's been a while. It's just life conveniences that happen, of course, and having to deal with certain things at school, etc. It's just stress. It's just a lot of stuff that's going on. But I promise to keep live streaming if I ever have time. Oh, this is when he's gonna destroy the animatronics. Yeah, school is a pain in the neck. It is. I'm telling you. Junior year, not so good. I'm trying to find my tonight. I took the sound from Five Nights at Candy's 2, like the little mini game ending thing, as the him destroying the animatronics. Two down, four to go. Okay, where are you, Grimace? You just completely destroyed him. He did nothing to you, and you still destroyed him. Yeah, exactly. Even he's saying like, "I know you weren't hostile with me, but etc." I have to do this for Chris. That's just literally a crappy reason why. Night 6 is the time for Chris to shine. LOL. Yeah, Night 6 is gonna show Chris. Of course, I didn't put Birdie in the other cameras. I don't know why, but that just happened. Okay, let's see. I'm almost done here. Mary McCheese, right? Is it Mary McCheese? Yes, it's Mary McCheese. Hi. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Ronald McDonald. Anna, be sure to turn down the volume again. Have you asked the coding teacher for help? Have you asked the coding teacher for help? Oh, no, this is not made in Unity. This is made in Tyranno Builder. But yes, the reason why she says like she's in the same school I'm in. We both attend the same school, and no, this game that is I'm making, this is not made in Unity. I hope to expand it in Unity, but I just do not know how to do all the scripting and stuff because it's just driving me crazy. What I didn't realize was that someone was behind me. Anna, be sure to turn down the volume again. There's going to be another jump scare moment. You have been advised. For some reason, immediately right after, you know, the whole thing, right after he destroys all of them, right? For some reason, Chris is just automatically with his help with his mask. That would make sense. But for some reason, he's already decomposed, which does not make sense. It should have been, like just still freshly new. It the whole process of the body is just it's not how it works. Which I don't know how that didn't even worked with the first game because Chris was attacked on night 5, and Chris just becomes this spring trap guy. You can see his skull in his mask and everything, but oh yeah, his mask is gone here. Uh, Chris, he does the little glitching moment. Chrissy boy, how's it going? Hi, Chris. There cannot be any witnesses. Is that the FNAF jump scare, but the sound is lowered? Um, I don't think so. I took this sound effect from the original fan game because this is a fan game of a fan game of Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if this is actually the jump scares. If this is the actual original FNAF jump scare sound, if lowered, but I would just have to see if it's actually confirmed or not. But oh yeah, this is the final one. Hi, Chris. Jeez, you look terrifying. I don't even know how you already decomposed that quickly, but first, and you have an axe. Bye, Chris. Goodbye. In the bad ending, he just kills you, and that's it. There'll be this bad ending screen where you see Chris over here with you know blood on the floor and him on him as well. Time to get out of here. my favorite moment of this game because I at least figured out how to make cutscenes. You have Bud here, who's doing the voice here. Spooky. And there you go. That's the entire game. What I could do is I could basically show you what happens after each choice if you make the wrong choice, etc. I can do that. Of course, it's going to take a lot of time, and well, I actually want to show you what happens in the bad ending, but that's going to take a lot of time again because etc. etc. This took me at least a week to make, and I was absolutely shocked by the way it was able to do this. I was able to do this a whole lot quick because normally in other game softwares I've used like Click Team, etc., it would take weeks or maybe months if it. At the same time, not great because this. I guess that's just how it is. I guess, but I know visual novels tend to have this bad reputation of being date sims, which I agree. I think those are weird concepts, but not in this case with me. This was actually inspired from the Five Nights at Treasure Island visual novel that I saw on YouTube. There was this YouTuber who was playing it, and it made me think, oh, maybe I should do something like this. And voila! I know that game, however, was a dating sim as well. Yeah, date sims are weird and questionable, but besides that, it's a good game. It is a. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a good game. This was just a prototype to see if I could make something of a software I paid $15 for, and I do. And the result, this is up to me to say whether I'm okay with this, and yeah, it's okay. Like it's not that good, but still, I plan on making future IPs with this software. Maybe beyond. Who knows? But definitely no dating sims. They're just weird. Yeah. But anyways, I know Justin. You told me the demo for the Return to 2014. You said you have that, right? You got that on Game Jolt. I'll be sure to download that right now. Okay. I got just the game. Okay. All right, I got it open. Let's see here. Okay. Application. Boom. Now I got this here. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. I could say this is definitely as it's way better than the name was changed to Reopened in 2014, but giving a reference to the timelines how Warriors was reopened and WarioWare was rebuilt. That's true. I'm glad that was actually cool. I remembered I actually voice acted in Justin's game, the older versions of the game, and it did not. It had this reputation of being one of the worst Five Nights at Wario's games. I'm not saying that your games are bad, Justin. Like I don't want to spread hate on the games that I'm glad that they were here because like this was one of my first games I voice acted in, so I can give like some sort of charm to them. But I definitely see this game as a major improvement. It's open. The ones was an named Wario who worked along with a friend of his on Wario's own very own fast food factory. Yeah, yeah. One day, however, the two men went missing and were never heard from again. Following that day, the factory was forced to be closed down due to people thinking that the factory was cursed. 7 years later, the government decided to reopen the fast food factory. Also got a new soundtrack. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good soundtrack. That's actually pretty good. One man has gotten a job as a guard during the night. BRB. Can you do? I'll still be on stream though. Okay. Bon appetit. Is that is that Lucas? So is this Lucas? Okay. Okay, yeah, it is Lucas. Ooh. Wow. Why does he sound like the phone guy from Five Nights at Thomas's? The phone guy. Wow, okay. I'm actually quite surprised already. I'm glad this is not a troll. This is definitely a major improvement, that I can tell you. I definitely would do that. Yeah. Spooky. Good thing. Well, I do gotta say, I really love the lighting, the atmospheric kind of tone in this game. This is definitely a major improvement than the other games that you've made. I wonder if you're if this is gonna be how your other game, 5 Minutes of Benny's, is gonna be. There'll be new added things to the full game. Peach will have new mechanics. Ooh. Oh yeah, we have Waluigi and Wario already. They're already moving. Are they actually gonna move in random paths and just instead of like straightforward mechanics like the original did? I understand. I realize that this one was made from taken from Return to the Factory, but hey, Hank, spooky time. Lock in, people. Lock in. This is gonna be hell of an experience. I'm pretty much just gonna be chilling for this one because this is basically just as I would expect from a Five Nights at Wario's one style game. But this does have some really good quality mechanics. Like I can compare this, if not similar, to the newer version of Five Nights at Wario's one, the one that Triple Wario released. Hopefully Mario's timing is it doesn't take forever to instantly jump scare you. Oh boy, Waluigi, don't kill me, please. Oh hi Wario, both of you are here. That's the last thing I want. If there's anything I know about these games, I'm just waiting until they're coming out the door. Hi. What the heck was that? That was actually really creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, is he gone? Okay, he's gone. I did actually code that and currently trying to figure out how I can make it to where Mario doesn't go back if the camera was up. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Waluigi's I'm coming out already. I think the real horror is how fast you lose your battery. That is true. That I agree with. Like you're just constantly panicking. Like, oh gosh, please don't run out of power quickly, please. And you're barely not even doing anything, and you're still running out of of battery. But I guess that's just. I guess this is how power like how power bills are made nowadays. They just suck. And if this game in this case this factory, if they are really rich, shouldn't they be able to fix that power stuff? Shouldn't they be able to pay off the electrical company? The lights drain more power for some reason. Oh well. Yikes. Well, now I know what not to do. I'm taking a risk, but I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, it is straightforward AI. Justin, one I don't know if you can do this on Click Team. If you can, be sure to make it randomized AI instead of just straightforward because well, I do understand why because I even did that in some games as well. I would prefer like randomized AI so it can because it actually gives you like the sense of fear. It gives you the sense of dread, like, oh gosh, where are they? And that's why you need to check the cameras, etc., etc. If it's just straightforward I know that they're going to be coming at some point. I just got to be, waiting, and it takes away the whole fear thing. Are you kidding me? I barely even did anything. It okay. Well, I'm going out with a smile on my face. 6%. 5. Are you kidding me? Just turn. Are you kidding me? It just turned 5 a.m. Oh my gosh. Please don't kill. Oh, hi. How's it going? Anna, be sure to turn on the volume in this. Come on, please. Oh, I can't do it. Just realized that the Power Out Warrior jump scare is bugged. Yeah, it's like already in the. Yeah, Warrior's still in my face. Oh, so I can actually stay here, and it's not gonna attack me, right? I'm just gonna wait until it hits 6 a.m. If Wario's not gonna do anything to me, I'm just gonna wait until it turns 6 a.m. It's not doing anything. I'm still seeing this. Thank you, Wario. Oh yeah, I can see he has black eyes. Maybe that's what happened. It's definitely an easy win without power. Tomorrow's another day. Indeed, it is. Is there a night two, or is it just goes to night one? Does it go to night two? Oh, night two. Night two. LOL. Oh yeah, is Luigi supposed to come out? If I remember correctly. Wow, what a surprise. Yeah, it is. By the way, Luigi can go to both doors now. Ooh, yes. There you go. At least Luigi can go to both doors. Please make it apply to. I don't know what Peach can do. If you can, be sure to add Bruno Gate as part of the enemies in this game. It's gonna make it pretty unique too. I know Five Nights at Wario's reworked did that. I would like to see if this game can actually do that as well. That is if you want to, Justin. It's just a little idea. Okay, so as you might know, Luigi is going to be active in this night, and I don't know where Luigi's going to spawn. I must say, there was a nice Easter egg during the Night 6 phone call, something detailed during the call. Ooh. There's Wario and Luigi. They're active already. Where's Luigi? Hi, Luigi. How's it going? You look pretty cool. At the same time, creepy. Gotta say, I really like the. This does remind me of the Return to the Factory, but it actually looks really detailed. It's not taken from the original game. Ooh. At this point, I can just easily run out of power, and I won't have to worry about a game over instant because at this point, if this demo, there's a little bug issue, but I know, Justin, I know you're gonna patch this eventually, but I'm not saying I want to exploit it, which is completely not true because I wanted to play this. Return true. I wanted to give the R214 a reference with the poster, and it's a really nice reference. Oh gosh, you're here already. Jeez, it takes 3% of power. Are you kidding me? What in the world? It takes 3%. What the heck is this? Um. Oh, bye, Luigi. How's it going? Please go back to whatever hole you came from. Okay, you're gone. And there's Luigi hanging. We're floating. Hi, bye. I really love that little sound effect, like that little ghostly, eerie kind of voice. Uh, when Luigi shows up, floating around like because in the game, in the original game, it's confirmed that he's been hung. I really like that nice detail. I really love that sound effect. It just gives me the chills for some reason. It's 3 a.m. 97% power. Great. I can't imagine why it would get worse. At least you don't have a fan constantly running like FNAF. Yeah. I mean, it's a nice detail to add, because I imagine in the offices it's going to be pretty hot. I bet Richard is already sweating in here. He doesn't have a fan. The only thing he has is a light up here and this little Wario toy. Oh, the fan never dies somehow. It lived through FNAF 1 to 4. Indeed. For some reason, the 1990s or 80s, the fans had unlimited power. We need those fans. I don't know what battery supply they have, but I'm gonna want it. Oh goodness, Waluigi, you're already here. I just let. You look creepy. Hey Wario, how's it going? What are you doing in here? You're trying to look for burgers? Well, you're not getting any McDonald's burgers. Oh yeah, Justin, I've been wanting to ask you, since I'm working on that 5 Minutes of Wario's visual novel game I'm working on that I showed, would it be okay if you can help out with graphics so I don't have to use the the decompiled assets for the first game? Because like I really want to make this stand out and not make it some sort of like, hey, you just ripped out the assets and then just Fallout just did that. If you can do that, that'd be cool. Thanks, Justin. What powers the fan is what you need in the building. Yeah. Okay. Anna, be sure to. Okay. Hi, Wario. You look scary, but I think the amount of power it takes to do also made the time shorter to 1 minute. That is what we need. We don't need 1 minute and 6 minutes for a freaking hour. I know FNAF Sister Location did that, I think, or at least 1 minute and 6 seconds. But you just look scary. You don't really do anything. You're not even, and your breath smells like garlic. Wario, get the heck out of my face. Get away from me. Oh, he just cowardly ran out. Tomorrow's another day. Get out of there. You look like you're really tired, Richard. You've reached the end of the demo. Yay! Well done, McCoy. We hope you enjoyed your first 2 nights on the job. There will be more surprises to come whenever you come back for your full week. Cool. I gotta say, I really love the cloud effect in this. That looks really cool. Yeah, we did it. We completed this demo. Justin, I'm gonna say this. That is actually really good. I'm glad this wasn't a troll game. Hopefully, when I don't know how long it's gonna take until you finish this game, or unless you decide to add more modes to it, like you did in the original 3.0 version of this game. But I do gotta say, this is a really good game. This is tied to the newer versions of the Five Nights at Wario's games. It's spectacular. That I'll say. And it's convenient because he released it on April Fool's Days, which is also really cool. No problem. I'm glad I actually played it. I was a bit skeptical about that game because I thought it was just going to be a troll game, but I'm thankful that wasn't the case. Oh yeah, and speaking of the devil, there's another game I would like to play, which is another game that I saw a friend of mine on Game Jolt. I forgot what his name is, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go on Game Jolt and figure out what his name is. K Red Macedonian. He's the he's doing those 5 minutes of Powerpuff Girls recoded versions of these games. Back when I was a big fan of that at the time. After I published it, it was 12 a.m. after I published the demo, and it was April 1st. LOL. Ooh, this is 12 a.m. Did it take until 6 a.m. to get it to open? I'm just trying to make a little corny joke, but what K Red is doing, he's doing 5 minutes of Powerpuff Girls recoded versions of the games. Back when I was still a part of that community, back in like what 2020, I think, early 2020. I was a big fan of these games, and I was even a moderator for her community at one point in her official community, not the other ones you would see on Game Jolt when it was still popular at the time. But then it got taken down because copyright infringement from Warner Bros. Cartoon Network, or I forgot what it was, but I know that I played the original version of that recoded version, and it was buggy as heck. Update on hold. Okay, so not gonna do that. I know that version is rigged. That version is rigged. It the power drains out instantly without you even trying to do anything. It just and a lot of stuff in there is bugged. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play the recoded version of the second game. This is only a demo, so hopefully it won't be. Oh, I already have that downloaded. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Copyright is the worst. Indeed, it is. But yet again, it you're yeah. Everyone can say it's bad, but at the same time, it helps people who want to make a living. I can say this from a game developer. As a game developer, I can understand why, but at the same time, it sucks. Percent. FNAF PPG 2, recoded. Let's go. Lock in. This game has sudden images, flashing lights, and loud noise. If you have epilepsy, please don't be so close to the computer or do not play the game at all. Yeah. Yeah, all I heard was just breathing as the little thing. Yes, welcome to this recoded version of this game. Original map's cool. Yeah, that's Babsicoo. It's not Babsicoo, but I'm not gonna do much. Let's do a new game. 5 days before opening. Oh yes, you have a nice little Undertale theme. Dialogue. Hello, where am I? Ooh. Wither Blossom. I don't know who this is. Yeah, this is Wither Blossom. Quality graphics of all time, I must say. Hi, Blossom. I saw you there. I'm in the closet. And of course, you have the little tutorial thing. I'm glad they actually put that. Buttercup, she coming at the left door. If you don't hear breathing, use the flashlight. But if you hear breathing, close the door. Bubbles, you can see her at the TV. Make sure to keep your sanity up by turn the TV on. If she move, find her and stare at her to push her back. But if she pass Camp 4, she'll wait for you to turn on the TV on to kill you. English, but I'm not gonna make fun of that. Night 1. I think this is like goes to night 3, I think. But let's see. Okay. I'm gonna turn my volume up so I can like this is a FNAF 4 game, so I'm gonna keep my sanity up. Gotta say, I really love the little fonting for this one as well. Just gonna do this thing. I'm just gonna wait. This might be my final thing, but if not, then I'll probably show you a little project I'm working on as well. Sorry, that I'm releasing or making on Steam. I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I actually heard something. I actually heard something. Buttercup. There you go. I was about to say bubbles. Uh, watch you. I'm just waiting until I hear a footstep to the left, and then I'm just gonna go on right ahead. I was 15 or 16 years old when the fourth game came out. That was like the final game that the original developer made before you know she left Game Jolt entirely. I remember what I said about the reason why Babsicoo left, etc., like like a whole harassment thing. It turns out I actually looked it up even closer, and it's not even the case. It was part of the reason, but it was actually not the actual reason. The actual reason is a bit darker um than you what might expect, because this does involve sending anime stuff to her friends on GameChat or Discord, I guess. Some stuff I'm not gonna mention because I'm on YouTube and YouTube's gonna demonetize me if I say something, and that's the last thing I want. I already know I'm playing a game that's gonna be claimed copyright infringement, whatever BS they want to make, but I'm not gonna complain. Let's just do this. It's 2 a.m. We're doing good. I know I'm just looking at her, but oh, I heard her. I heard her. Oh, never mind. Okay, now I heard her. Can I actually do the thing? Oh my gosh, that actually jump scared me. Neither can I. Gotta appreciate the lighting in this game. I'm not making fun of Babs, but this was like I'm not making fun of it. It's better than what I can do. I can say that. I can barely draw a stick figure, so looking at this, it makes me say I want to do something like this, but maybe even better, I guess. 3 a.m. The only thing I could do is pixel art, which yes, I can do pixel art. And the game I'm working on that I'm going to release on Steam will have pixel art for this as the graphics. But oh, that's right. Wait, wait. There she is. I like how she just put the poster from the first game and make it seem withered. Or maybe it was already like that and she just copied and pasted the poster in there, but 4 a.m. we're doing good. We need 2 more hours to go and these nights are freaking long. Okay, I heard it, I heard it, I heard it. Yep, we're doing FNAF PBG 2. We finished the demo of Justin's game. Really good game, by the way. Really good game. I'll say that. I'll recommend checking it out. This is the recoded version of the second game. This is not the original, but okay. I thought I heard something. So it's doing its thing. Yep, I'm seeing you right now. Okay, I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. Bum. How long is this gonna take? Please. I want 6 a.m. I want that beautiful 6 a.m. sound. This game is actually the most original out of all the games because, yes, it is FNAF 4, but at the same time, it does involve FNAF 2 mechanics, which you gotta appreciate. This is the music box mechanic, which, yeah, it's there. But I really love the concept of this game. I know the original developer didn't really like this game as much, but this is the most original one of its time. Of its time. And there you go, we got 6 a.m. Yay, we actually did it. Okay, are you gonna move on to the minigame? I know there's a minigame after this. There you go. 4 days before opening, indeed. Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember that was a part of that. What do I do? Do I go down? Oh no, I had to go up here, right? Just a bit longer. Okay. And we go to night 2, I think. Okay, yes, we have Brick and we have Blossom for this one. Cool. Brick, if you hear running and closet noise, that means he's in the closet and close to make push him back. Blossom, if you hear running noise, hide under the bed. Okay. Night 2. Here we go. So, I have a strategy. I'm just gonna have to listen for noises, for sound cues, do the responding actions, and then we'll be able to complete this game. I know it sounds generic, but it's just what I would have to do, I guess. I'm waiting for footsteps so that way when Buttercup does come. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay, never. Oh, how do I? Okay, shit. While you play Final Review, oh, okay. While you play Final PBG 2, I'm gonna work on something that me and Ace, as he wants to be called now, has been working on for a few days, or just play pressure. I don't know. Ooh, that's actually gonna be pretty cool. What game is that actually, by the way? Bed. Wait. Okay. If I die in this, I'm gonna have to leave because I know I'm starting to. I think my parents are calling me, but I'm just gonna wait. If I die, then well, or if I complete night 2, then I'll be able and I'll have to end the live stream. But I know I don't like to end live streams, but I know I'm busy in real life too. So yeah, it's actually an original game for once. It's kind of like a FNAF fan game, but the mechanics are quite different and or interesting. Be sure to let me know about that. I'll be sure to play that on the next stream, if whenever it does come out. Oh, brick. I'm gonna wait until you turn into a plush. Okay, there you go. Wait, I heard that. Oh no! Bed. Okay. Get out of the bed. Well, for now, we're doing an office demo where you just get to explore the office and some of the cameras, so you get to know the current layout. All right. Let me know how far it gets into development. I'll be sure to play that whenever it does come out. Well, eventually we'll try to do a 2-night demo, but it's going to be a probably because well, school and stuff. Yeah. Okay. That I'll be sure to remember. I know school's a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, I just saw a bug. 3 a.m. We're doing good. Or as Bud would say, oh, we're halfway there. 3 a.m. Come on, I'm listening for. Okay, this. There it is. There it is. Bye. For some reason, this is the more balanced version than the original game, which I appreciate. Bye. Boom. It is testing season. That I agree. And the testing season sucks. Unless if you live in Florida or then well, unless if you live in Florida, then yes, it's testing season. Okay, you're a plush now. 5 a.m. We're doing good. We just need 1 more hour to go. We're in game, not in game hour, not real hour. No, you get back, Bubbles. You get back. Back, demon. Back, demon, back. I heard that. You gotta check on Brick too. I'm not forgetting you. Okay, you're a blush. You're a plush. Okay. I need my sanity. It's going insane. Oh, hey, I heard that. Not gotta love the green edges. Still need to figure out how to pass the math portion in the SAT. That I don't know how that's gonna work, but yes, we did it. 6 a.m. Let's go. We finally did it. Whew, it was taking a while. I'm glad that we were able to get through this. Okay, that's another bug. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. K-Red is K-Red. If you're watching this, yeah, you need to fix this. There's a little issue with that, but I'm not gonna complain. Just a little bit longer, indeed. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So that's it for this demo. Okay, I'm glad I was able to complete the demo. I have to go, but anyways, I'm glad that I was able to do this again. I know I haven't done like a live stream for the past few months, and it's because of school and having to deal with life. But I'm glad I was able to have enough time to, to do a live stream. I just hope I can do more live streams, frequently because I know I hear lessons from streamers like be sure to consistently stream or people would lose interest and not consider, subscribing or anything. Well, it was a good stream even though I was late in the stream. You're good. Uh, You're good, man. I do gotta say though, there's a lot of plans I might plan on doing in terms of both streaming stuff and the game development stuff. Because I know I'm working on a visual novel horror game. It is going to be released on Steam. I'll be sure to announce that on Game Jolt pretty soon. Because I really do appreciate the FNAF community for inspiring me to do game development in the first place. And now that I have enough experience in game development, I do gotta say I'm hopefully the game might get popular. I just need to do a lot of social media stuff and a lot of this and a little bit of that, and it takes forever. But I just hope this is gonna be a good experience. But hopefully you all enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you did. If you want me to, be sure to subscribe. I'm sure you'll be able to do that. Thanks for the support. I really do appreciate it. But anyways, that's it for this stream. Let me know down in the comments below or DM me on my Discord. It's pretty much the same as Sean Games. But anyways, see you in the next stream.